Hands off inside to Morrison. Morrison in the end zone. That's 6 for Edison.
Deep far left corner for your in. Your in is in.
Welcome back. We are nearly ready for kickoff. The captains making their way to the field. The 5-0 Lincoln Christian football Bulldogs have been tearing through the conference this season. The 0-5 Daniel Webster.
And tonight's
Warriors,
captains for the Warriors.
Struggle bus this
Number
season.
2, junior Jeremiah Barnes.
Warriors come in.
Number 5, senior Dominic Wallace.
In their
Number
blue
54,
and white
senior
helmet
Byron
uniform
Cox.
setup tonight. Looking great underneath the lights here in Marshall Milton Stadium. The Lincoln Christian Bulldogs come in their traditional white, red lettering and gold and red trimmed helmet, linking arms as they meet at midfield. The head coach for the Lincoln Christian Bulldogs, Jerry Rickle, has obviously been doing a great job of organizing these players and having them all on the same page. As we watched pregame warm-ups here, the athleticism and overall organizational prowess that the Lincoln Christian Bulldogs showed proves why they are a strong 5-0 leading the conference. The head coach for the Webster High School Warriors, Ryan Boatwright, with his work cut out for him tonight. While there is no doubt that Webster High School has some incredible athletes that will be on display tonight, the Lincoln Christian Bulldogs have shown all season that they are not one to be messed with, as they bring a highly touted offensive group onto the field. It will be a defensive assignment struggle for the Webster Warriors tonight. You can hear the sights and sounds, and you can smell it in the air. We are nearing 7 o'clock, which means in Oklahoma there is high school football on the breeze. Great to see the sportsmanship shown here at midfield by the athletes ready to compete. The captain's break, and while we wait on kickoff, let's go ahead and receive a brief message from one of our title sponsors.
CS is a service-disabled veteran-owned small business with a primary focus on government contracting.
We have the most diversely cross-trained technical professionals on the planet.
With a focus on cutting-edge technology, we offer a full suite of low-voltage services. You give us the ball, we're not going to drop it.
Providing design and engineering services for telecommunications, life safety, and physical security.
Like myself, we employ 33% military veterans.
And me, a Purple Heart recipient from Afghanistan.
Fanning CS, putting IT all together.
And welcome back.
And here come your 2019 Webster Warriors.
And the Lincoln Christian Bulldogs.
The coach for the Warriors in his first season, Ryan Boatwright. He's assisted by Derek Ellis, Kurt Baker, Patrick Watson, Tarek Brantley, and Donovan
You will
Stoll.
notice tonight there is a sizable loss in size difference as the Lincoln Christian Bulldogs hit the field across the way. The Lincoln Christian Bulldogs brought everybody tonight. I saw the buses lined up outside. They've got 4 activity buses. So they brought a team to Marshall Milton Stadium tonight. The home team, Webster Warriors, look to prove that they are not somebody to be walked over. 0-5 sounds a lot worse than 1-6 to them, and a chance to take a bite out of the conference-leading Lincoln Warriors would be a mighty tasty thing to chew on for the Webster Warriors. As we come out ready for the kick, we stand by for the referees to give us the go-ahead. Thank you so much for joining us here. Again, my name is Nicholas Hines. It is an honor and a pleasure to bring you live high school football via Tulsa Public Schools Athletics. We are an honored guest here with Game Day Films and Fight Media. My producer, Daryl, Aiden, and Thomas on the cameras, we are always grateful to be welcomed into the stadium, provided a home by which we can showcase the wonderful talent here in Tulsa. And it looks like the ball is on the tee, and big number 70 looks to scare the ball off the tee down the field momentarily. A low-line drive dribbling kick picked up near the 35-yard line and returned for no gain. Tackled by number 70 who made the kick, who will obviously be showcasing his talent in all facets on the field tonight, and he looks ready for the challenge. The Lincoln Christian Bulldogs take over at the 34-yard line, moving right to left here in the stadium. That's east to west for those of you who are carrying a compass. The Bulldogs come out in a pistol formation, 3 wide receivers and a tight end in the backfield. The snap and fake handoff and a catch by number 9 up the sideline all the way to the 30. That's going to be a massive pickup. That is a gain of 30 yards on first down for number 9, Connor Johnson on the catch. A senior, Connor Johnson. The pass thrown to him by number 8, Chase Rickle, a senior. Rickle again in the shotgun formation. A toss to the up man, number 22, Alex Newell, who breaks a couple tackles and scores 2 plays, 1 touchdown. Number 22, Alex Newell on the run, 2 plays, both totaling 30-plus yards, and Newell on the score. That makes it 6-0 Lincoln, who is not here to mess around. Number 17, Keegan Porter, to attempt the extra point. The extra point is true. It makes it 7-0 here in Marshall Milton Stadium. Stay tuned for a message.
It's Mike at Lifeway Homes. This is our 15th year here. You know, the favorite thing that we have to do here at Lifeway Homes is to help your family move into your new custom home in a quick and timely fashion. Be sure and check us out this year at the Tulsa State Fair. You're going to be blown away with the beautiful new Pinewood home that we have at the fair this year. You know, factory-built housing today is completely different than what you remember in the past. If you haven't seen a new manufactured or a modular home, you've got to come down to Lifeway and take a look.
We are back. We are ready to go for the first possession for the Webster Warriors. The Lincoln Christian Bulldogs wasting no time. A 2-play touchdown drive taking just over 65 seconds off the clock, and a 30-yard touchdown run for number 22 Newell will bring up a kickoff for the Bulldogs. Keegan Porter to kick for the Bulldogs, a long kick fielded by number 5, Dominic Wallace for the Warriors, who breaks a tackle showing great athleticism and breaks it out to the 27-yard line for the Warriors. While we have a break in the action, I'd like to remind you that tonight's game is brought to you by our friends at Route 66 Dental Implants and Periodontics. Located at 4545 South Harvard Avenue, Route 66 Dental is equipped with the latest technology in 3D imaging, laser surgery, and virtual implants. So schedule your appointment today with Dr. David Wong, who is an Oklahoma native and board-certified periodontologist who's just as much fun as he is professional. Call 918-749-1850 or visit Route66Implants.com. On first down, the Warriors hand off over the left side. Number 2, Jeremiah Barnes leads the Warriors in the backfield. Barnes is a junior for Daniel Webster's High School. They come out in a 4 wide receiver set. 1 running back. And pressured, he escapes over the right side. Great athleticism there to make something out of nothing. Another short gain on second down, and that will bring up a third. And looks to be about 6-7 yards for the Webster Warriors, who do not huddle in between plays. The play comes from the sideline. Head coach Ryan Boatwright giving these signals from the sideline. Again, in a 4 receiver set for the Warriors, the Bulldogs in a 4 down lineman set from the shotgun. Number 2, Barnes escapes, showing his athleticism. That's a first down run. Number 2, Jeremiah Barnes on the scamper. That's going to be a first down for the Warriors. This evening's game is brought to you by Dr. Robert Zellner and Associates. With over 120 years of combined doctoral experience, Dr. Zellner and Associates are proud to offer you the $99 deal. That covers an eye exam and a stylish pair of eyeglasses. They've been studying the eye care standard in Tulsa for over 25 years. You can visit them on Harvard or call 918-749 or visit the Memorial location. You can also call 918-461-2020 or visit drzellner.com. That's DRZOELLNER.com. A minuscule gain. Looks like no gain on first down for the Warriors. Barnes again lines up, flanked by number 8, Damari Davis, a freshman, who in stature may be small, but looks like he has the biggest heart on the field. A tight bunched formation for the Warriors. A handoff to number 8, Davis, and he is stopped again for no gain.
6, Ryan McClary. No gain on the play.
That brings up a third and long for head coach Ryan Boatwright, who again sends the plays in via hand signals to Jeremiah Barnes and the Warriors. The Warriors have a good-looking front 5. They all are great size, very athletic. They play both sides of the ball. Great to see these young men showing their skills and athleticism. Pressured off the left side, escapes, and now in the backfield running around, free for a second, will gain a yard after all of that. That will bring up a 4th down. Great effort by Barnes, falls short, and waiting on confirmation from Coach Boatwright, we may see our first punt of the game. And throwing caution to the wind, it looks as though we are going to have a 4th down and 8.5 yards, 4th and 8 plus for Barnes and the Warriors. There is no safety. Everybody up in the box for the Bulldogs. And the pass is away and intercepted by number 9 for the Bulldogs, Connor Johnson. And Connor, showing his speed and athleticism, escapes over the right side and scores on a 55-yard touchdown scamper after the interception. The Bulldogs were not fooled on that 4th down attempt, and the resulting interception and return make the score 13-0, extra point pending. the extra point by number 17, Keegan Porter, is true. The senior looks to be ready to join the Division I ranks next season, as he has received many offers throughout the country. Porter is no joke. If you watch him on the field, everything looks great. While we have a break in the action, stay tuned for a message from one of our title sponsors.
You are the wonder in my wonderful.
You put the happy in my happiness.
The girl of my dreams is the peaches to my cream. The sugar in my cup, I'll gladly let you fill it up.
And welcome back. It is an early runaway game here. The Lincoln Christian Bulldogs have come to Marshall Milton Stadium with an entire bag of chips on their shoulder, and they lead 14-0 early on, 8 minutes and 24 seconds still showing in the first quarter. And the kick is away, a deep line drive punt through the end zone. A terrific show there for Keegan Porter. While there's a break in the action, I'd like to say thanks so much for sponsoring our game tonight. Banning Contracting Services is a proud sponsor of tonight's game, and they are a service-disabled veteran-owned small business with a staff that includes 33% military veterans. They are based in Tulsa, and they offer the highest quality and best IT telecommunications solutions. And they provide services to government contracts all over the world. They are an industry leader in technology design and installation, putting IT all together. That's Banning Contracting Services. Visit them at banningcs.com or call 918-394-4450. The Warriors come out throwing on first down. The catch by big number 1, who is not on my roster. Number 1 with the catch and a first down on first down. A gain of 11 on the play. A 1st and 10 for the Warriors from the 32-yard line. Barnes again in the shotgun/pistol formation, 4 wide receivers on the field. A handoff to the freshman who is not giving in easily, number 8, Damari Davis on the run. Looks to be no gain or possibly a loss of an inch on the play. That will bring up a second down for the Warriors. As Barnes receives the play from the sideline. Again, no huddle for the Warriors. Down 14-0. This is a very important drive for the guys in blue and white. A high snap. Barnes does a great job to get on the ball. The ball is still loose, and they say it is down. However, that ball stayed loose, and a timeout on the field for an injured Warrior. While we let the Warrior training staff tend to this athlete, stay tuned for a message from one of our title sponsors.
Is this better or worse?
Well, I'll tell you what's better, Bridget, and that is our $99 deal.
That should be a touchdown for Lincoln Christian.
1 Hour Optical Lab.
And that's at both locations, 3016 South Harvard or 6999 South Memorial. Or give us a call at 749-2020 or 461-2020. Hey, tell them Dr. Z sent you.
No, tell them Josie and Dr. Bridget sent you.
Yeah, it's going to be a running clock. We're going to be out here. And welcome back. The injured Warrior still being tended to on the field. A high fumble on the snap. Barnes chasing one of his offensive linemen unable to see a number presently, helping them recover the ball down on the field. And while they are tending to him, I'd like to say thank you so much to Lifeway Homes, who provide the highest quality homes at affordable prices. They are family owned and operated, and Mike and Brenda Harrison have been serving the Tulsa area for over 15 years. You can create your own custom home inside and out. You would be blown away by what you can do with these prefab and modular home designs. Mike and Brenda Harrison have been helping good people find a great home for over 15 years. So find them at lifewayhomes.net or call 918-621-4663. And the injured Warrior has been helped off. It is great to see him up on his own power. A great job recovering the ball by the Lincoln Christian Bulldogs, who set themselves up first down and 10 at the 14-yard line. A massive stop there for the Warriors on first down. A huge loss for the Bulldogs, setting up a second down and forever from the 29-yard line. Number 8, Chase Rickle under center. A deep drop here, and the ball is away. A wide open Bulldog will walk into the end zone. Number 15, Josh Castee, or Case, I apologize. If any of the Castee or Case family are listening to the broadcast, please email me, call, make sure I get the name right, because number 15, Josh Case, caught the ball and cruised in for another touchdown for the Bulldogs. And the extra point is good. That brings us to 21-0 here at Marshall Millville Stadium. The Lincoln Christian Bulldogs over the Daniel Webster High School Warriors. Stay tuned for a brief message from our sponsor.
What are you doing?
I'm padding up, Trish. This year, I'm going to make Video Rev's starting lineup.
You know that Video Rev's first string is made up of sales associates, seasoned installers, and service techs who have been all pro when it comes to home entertainment for over 30 years.
Plus, football season is the best time to get the greatest prices on Sony's latest 4K high dynamic range smart TVs.
I think I want to be an entertainment champion at Video Revolution too.
Don't forget to pad up. Video Revolution, located on the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis.
Thank you so much for joining us here live from Marshall Milton Stadium. The Lincoln Christian Bulldogs lead the Webster High School Warriors 21-0 in an early barn burner. There's only 6:16 left in the second quarter, which has got to be a welcome sight. I apologize, in the first quarter, a welcome sight for the Warriors, who will do anything to get a break and change the momentum. Keegan Porter again ready to kick. A long kickoff fielded by the Warriors' number 2, Jeremiah Barnes, who is tackled at the 16-yard line for the Warriors. While we have an opportunity, I'd like to give a special thanks to our friends at Video Revolution, who have been helping you with cutting-edge electronics since 1982. Specializing in home theater installations, repairs, and media conversions, and now creating communication solutions for Oklahoma businesses too. Video Revolution carries a long list of premium brand electronics, so join the revolution at 7030 South Lewis Avenue, or visit videorevolution.com. You can also call 918-495-0586. The Daniel Webster Warriors come out. Jeremiah Barnes in the shotgun formation, 4 wide receivers, pressure up the middle and off both sides. Meet me at the quarterback was the play for the Lincoln Christian Bulldogs. As a sack on the play will bring up a 2nd down and 14 for the Warriors. The sack goes to the middle linebacker. Chase Hudson. Webster again drops back. A beautiful throw, and number 1, Malachi Lawson, unable to bring it in. A great route and a good throw went through both hands. Plays like that, when you have a great opportunity to make a dent in the massive yards to gain for a first down, would have been a huge grab for Lawson there and the Warriors. Head coach Boatwright again sends the play in via hand signal, and Webster and Jeremiah Barnes are ready to go. From the shotgun, a quarterback keeper, great linebacker pursuit there. Number 9, Connor Johnson, shut down the open lane in a flash, joined by number 42, A.J. LaRue, both of them 5'11" seniors who obviously have the skills and ability to play at the next level, and they play both ways. As the Warriors set up here on 4th down to punt away, there is no one back for the Bulldogs, who are seemingly set to let the ball bounce. And a low snap, the ball in the end zone, picked up and thrown, and the play falls harmlessly to the ground. A great job to avoid a safety, but they will give up a 1st and 10 on a turnover on downs for the Warriors, who have yet to find a way to get out of their own end. Lincoln Christian Bulldogs will take over at the 11-yard line of the Warriors. Number 8, Chase Rickle, with 2 tight ends, a option play, and Rickle throws to number 17, Keegan Porter, who can catch it and kick it. And Keegan Porter on the touchdown reception, an 11-yard touchdown. Number 8, Chase Rickle, with his 3rd touchdown pass of the game, showing why they are a 5-0 powerhouse in the conference. The kick by number 8, Chase Rickle, who can throw it and kick it as well. He and Keegan Porter taking turns tonight. That is a 28-0 lead, 4:28 on the clock in the first quarter. The Lincoln Christian Bulldogs over the Daniel Webster High School Warriors. Stay tuned for a message.
Is this better or worse?
Well, I'll tell you what's better, Bridget, and that is our $99 deal. You can come in and get 1 pair of glasses plus the eye exam starting at just $99.
That's right, Dad. And we take walk-ins, plus we're open 7 days a week. We have thousands of frames to choose from and a 1-hour optical lab.
And that's at both locations, 3016 South Harvard or 6999 South Memorial. Or give us a call at 749-2020 or 461-2020. Hey, tell them Dr. Z sent you.
No, tell him Josie and Dr. Bridget sent you.
And welcome back to Marshall Milton Stadium here in Southwest Tulsa. The Lincoln Christian Bulldogs putting on a master class here in the first quarter, leading 28-0, set to kick off to the Warriors of Daniel Webster High School here in Tulsa. Keegan Porter again with the kickoff, fielded by number 2 Barnes for the Warriors. who shows his athleticism with a couple nifty moves, going nowhere, stood up at the 17-yard line by the special teams of the Lincoln Christian Warriors. The Webster Warriors showing great heart tonight. Probably have about a third, maybe a quarter of dressed athletes tonight. The Lincoln Christian Bulldogs brought both JV and varsity squads to the stadium tonight. And while their varsity have looked absolutely overwhelming, the Webster Warriors showed great resolve and come out play after play. And you can see the effort on the field. I hope they're able to put some momentum together and move the ball down the field to give that tired defense a chance to sit down, stand up, without having to take pad-on-pad action. The Lincoln Christian Bulldogs have dominated time of possession, yards to gain, and they lead 28-0 for a reason, showing great resolve and grit and organization on and off the field. And here is a deep pass intended for number 5, Dominic Wallace, a senior for the Webster Warriors. The ball floated just over his inside shoulder, too far. A back shoulder throw falls harmlessly out of bounds for the Warriors. A flag on the play. We await the referee's official call. And a defensive pass interference breathes life into the Webster Warriors, who get a first down via penalty, who are more than happy to accept and move the ball forward. A 1st and 10 from their own 34-yard line. And a huge hit on number 1, Malachi Lawson, by number 19, Grant Case. Number 19 laying the lumber, driving Malachi Lawson into the turf here at Marshall Milton Stadium. And Lawson feeling the effects after that play. Another one that he got both hands on and able to bring in, showing great size. Malachi Lawson is an issue for sure, just unable to bring the ball in. And looks to be a false start by the Webster Warriors. While we have a break in the action, I'd like to thank Dr. Emerson from Emerson Orthodontics. Dr. Clint Emerson is a really great guy who loves to see Tulsa smile. He was voted the #1 orthodontist in the Tulsa area and offers a safe and dental treatment option to give you customized individual care that you deserve. Using Invisible treatment with Invisalign for teens and adults alike, you can visit either of his 2 locations in Broken Arrow or Midtown, or visit emersonbraces.com or call 918-459-0092. And on second down, the Warriors, with a great play design, pick up 4 yards, nearly get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that will bring up a 3rd down and 11. A massive 3rd down play here for the Warriors. Barnes in the shotgun formation again, 4 wide receivers. Rolling out to his right, Barnes calls his own number. And the ball came out late, waiting on the referee's signal. It looks like recovered by number 5, Dominic Wallace. A heady play, a 4th down approaches, a 4th and 7 yards. And head coach Ryan Boatwright with a decision. Down 28-0, not much to lose. A timeout on the field by the Warriors, who trail 28-0 to the Lincoln Christian Bulldogs. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Stay tuned for a message from one of our title sponsors.
You are the wonder in my wonderful.
You put the happy in my happiness.
The girl of my dreams is the peaches to my cream. The sugar in my cup, I'll gladly let you fill it up.
And welcome back live from Southwest Tulsa Marshall Milton Stadium. The home team, Daniel Webster High School, in an uphill battle against the 5-0 conference-leading Lincoln Christian Bulldogs. A massive hill to climb here. 2 minutes and 38 seconds on the clock in the first quarter, already trailing 28-0. Number 2, Barnes, flanked by number 8, Damari Davis in the backfield. A blitz off the left side and nowhere to go for Barnes. A huge defensive stop and the sack by number 16, Damon Lavelle for the Lincoln Christian Bulldogs. A turnover on downs once again for the Warriors sets up a first down and 10 from the 45-yard line. I apologize, 35-yard line of the Warriors. Number 8, Chase Rickle out again in a 5 wide receiver set. And a deep drop and a screen underneath to the speedy number 3, Austin Lavelle. Austin Lavelle all the way down to the 10, make that the 9-yard line. A gain of 20, make that 30 yards, seeming to be the favorite number for the Bulldogs, with massive steps down the field. They don't dink and dunk it. They make huge chunks. A first and goal from the 9-yard line for Rickle and the Bulldogs. Motion to the right and wide open underneath number 30, Kyler Bartley, a senior for the Bulldogs, walks in. Number 30, Bartley on the 9-yard touchdown reception. That makes 4 touchdown passes in the opening quarter for Rickle, and Porter with the extra point makes it 35-0. Lincoln Christian Bulldogs over the Webster Warriors. This being their homecoming game, the Warriors did not want to see this type of blowout in the first half. As we await the referees go ahead, let's stay tuned for a message.
CS is a service-disabled veteran-owned small business with a primary focus on government contracting.
We have the most diversely cross-trained technical professionals on the planet.
With a focus on cutting-edge technology, we offer a full suite of low-voltage services. You give us the ball, we're not going to drop it.
Providing design and engineering services for telecommunications, life safety, and physical security.
Like myself, we employ 33% military veterans.
And me, a Purple Heart recipient from Afghanistan.
Fanning CS.
Putting IT all together.
Thanks so much for joining us here for the Game Day Films Game of the Week. The Lincoln Christian Bulldogs have come out and shown no mercy, and now a loose ball picked up at the 2-yard line by Barnes and brought down at the 2-yard line A low line drive squib kick works to perfection as the Bulldogs pin the Warriors deep in their own zone. A 1st and 10 from their own 2-yard line. This looks like more trouble for head coach Ryan Boatwright and the Warriors. This drive starting from their own 2-yard line. Barnes and the Warriors backed up against it, already trailing 35-0 in the game. A 4 wide receiver set, leaving Barnes exposed in the backfield. A run up the middle goes nowhere, may have lost a yard if there was a yard available to lose. The Warriors unable to get anything going, their largest play to this point being a 15-yard pass interference that they accepted to move the ball to the 40-yard line and no further. The Bulldog defense not playing any games or taking any chances tonight. Barnes standing in his own end zone, lets it go deep down the left side. A jump ball, great defense, knocked loose. Great sportsmanship by number 5, Dominic Wallace for the Warriors. Great defense by number 30, Kyler Bartley, who has been at the focus of a couple great plays. A huge hit earlier in the first half as well for Bartley. Pardon me, as the weather changes here in Oklahoma, so do our ability to have vocal cords. Good thing is the mosquitoes have died. Bad thing is everybody's sinuses have kicked up. As the first quarter winds to an end, we await the whistle, and there it is. The Lincoln Christian Bulldogs with a huge statement in the first quarter lead 35-0 over the Webster High School Warriors. Stay tuned for a message.
What are you doing?
I'm padding up, Trish. This year, I'm going to make Video Rev's starting lineup.
You know that Video Rev's first string is made up of sales associates, seasoned installers, and service techs who have been all pro when it comes to home entertainment for over 30 years.
Plus, football season is the best time to get the greatest prices on Sony's latest 4K high-dynamic range smart TVs.
I think I want to be an entertainment champion at Video Revolution, too.
Don't forget to pad up. Video Revolution, located on the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis.
And as we await the second quarter, the Webster Warriors, a little worse for wear, trailing 35-0 as the home team here at Marshall Milton Stadium. Tulsa Public Schools uses a shared stadium approach for all of their athletic programs. And Marshall Milton Stadium has been the home for many games this season. We are in the 6th week in conference play, and you can see the difference in skill, organization, and talent level between these two. However, don't be fooled. The second half could have highlights as Barnes looks posed to break loose on every scramble. Here the Warriors face a massive 3rd down and 10 from their own 1.5-yard line. Again from the shotgun. Barnes calls his own number and tries to escape. Did he get out? And he did. He saved a safety, gained a half-yard, and a huge punt awaits the Webster Warriors, who have had multiple failed snap attempts on special teams and regular snaps on the offensive side tonight. It looks as though head coach Ryan Boatwright has elected to kick. Hopefully they're able to complete the snap and kick to give their defense a chance. And the snap and kick by number 10, Daniel Davis, down at the 34-yard line by the Webster Warriors. And while we have a break in the action, I'd like to remind you that tonight's game is brought to you by our friends at Route 66 Dental Implants and Periodontics. Located at 4545 South Harvard Avenue, Route 66 Dental is equipped with the latest technology in 3D imaging, laser surgery, and virtual implants. Schedule your appointment with Dr. David Wong, who is an Oklahoma native and board-certified periodontologist. You can call 918-749-1850 or visit Route66Implants.com. On first down, Rickle lets it loose. A deep pass through the hands of number 9, Connor Johnson, on a double move, out and up. Johnson broke free. The pass was there. Both hands on it. Great defensive pressure there by Barnes, number 2, playing both ways. The Bulldogs, again, no huddle. Rickle in the shotgun formation. Number 15, Josh Case on his left. Rolling to his left, Rickle with the pass to number 30. And number 30 breaks a tackle and breaks the plane. Kyler Bartley. I apologize. Bartley unable to break the plane. First and goal from the 1-yard line for the Bulldogs. Chase Rickle in the shotgun formation. 3 receivers to the near side. And making it look easy, number 9, Connor Johnston on the hitch route. Rickle hit him in the numbers, and that is another touchdown for Rickle, who is on fire tonight. While we await the extra point by Porter, the score 41, make that 42-0. The Lincoln Christian Bulldogs over the Webster Warriors. Stay tuned for a message from one of our title sponsors. I apologize. 1 second as we recap.
Is this better or worse?
Well, I'll tell you what's better, Bridget, and that is our $99 deal. You can come in and get 1 pair of glasses plus the eye exam starting at just $99.
That's right, Dad. And we take walk-ins, plus we're open 7 days a week. We have thousands of frames to choose from and a 1-hour optical lab.
And that's at both locations, 3016 South Harvard or 6999 South Memorial. Or give us a call at 749-2020 or 461-2020. Hey, tell them Dr. Z sent you.
No, tell them Josie and Dr. Bridget sent you.
And welcome back. The score 42-0. The Bulldogs with a near perfect half. I think they have 1 incompletion to this point. The Warriors struggling on both sides of the ball to make anything happen. And Porter again with the kickoff for the Bulldogs. And number 2, Barnes on the reception, showing his strength and willingness to fight, breaking multiple tackles before being brought to the ground. This drive here for the Warriors, monumental, as they do everything in their power to bring some resemblance of a football game to this matchup, trailing 42-0, 6 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock. Head coach Ryan Boatwright with his work cut out for him as we approach the halftime whistle. A timeout on the field gives me an opportunity to remind you that this evening's game is brought to you by Dr. Robert Zellner and Associates. With over 120 years of combined doctoral experience, Dr. Zellner and Associates are proud to offer you the $99 deal that covers an eye exam and a stylish pair of eyeglasses. Setting the eye care standard in Tulsa for over 25 years, you can visit the doctors at either of their 2 locations or book the right exam for you by going online to WebsterVsLincoln11Oct2019FullGame. You can visit them on Harvard or call 918-749-2020 or the Memorial location at 918-461-2020. Again, that's WebsterVsLincoln11Oct2019FullGame. Warriors huddling on the near sideline, most likely to give themselves an opportunity to rest, as approximately 75% of their roster play both ways. Here at the midpoint in the second quarter, they are worse for wear as they do everything in their power to make a game of this. Barnes again setting up in the shotgun formation. Number 8, Damari Davis flanks him on his right. Number 21, Christopher Strafford into the game for the Warriors. A halfback pass to Barnes. It is a flea flicker, and number 5 for the Warriors is open and breaking away. Dominique Wallace with a scoring play on the halfback flea flicker option play. I apologize for the cough. I am ecstatic for the Warriors. A brave play call for head coach Ryan Boatwright. And number 5, Dominique Wallace on the 85-yard touchdown reception, showing that we are not done. We are here to play football as well. A massive moment for the Warriors, who prove that 0-5 means nothing. Pending the extra point, looks to be a 2-point conversion attempt. And on the conversion, 2-point conversion brings the score to 42-8. The Warriors showing great heart here in Marshall Milton Stadium. I am almost speechless with joy for these young men. We'll talk more about it when we come back on the other side of this break. Stay tuned for a message from one of our title sponsors.
Are the wonder in my wonderful.
You put the happy in my happiness.
The girl of my dreams is the peaches to my cream. The sugar in my cup, I'll gladly let you fill it up.
And welcome back. The atmosphere in the stadium has picked up as the Webster Warrior faithful had a reason to scream as number 5, Dominic Wallace, took the 40-yard pass from Jeremiah Barnes and trucked it the rest of the way for an 85-yard touchdown score for the Warriors, who are not done here tonight despite trailing 42-8 late in the second quarter. Big number 70, Quentin Sowell, to kick off for the Warriors. Sowell with the left-footed boot bounces off a Bulldog player, and number 2 for the Bulldogs shows his wheels and breaks up the right side. Number 2, Luke Talley, takes a massive hit up the sideline after a looked to be a 40-yard return. Yeah, a 40-yard kickoff return for number 2, Talley. The Bulldogs say, hey, we can make big plays too. We've been doing it all night. While we have a break in the action, I'd like to say thank you to Banning Contracting Services for being a proud sponsor of tonight's game. They are a service-disabled, veteran-owned small business with a staff that includes 33% military veterans. They are based in Tulsa and offer the highest quality and best IT telecommunication solutions for you. And they also provide government contracts, services to government contracts all over the world. They are an industry leader in technology, design, and installation. Putting IT all together, that's Banning Contracting Services. Call 918-394-4450 or visit banningcs.com. A first down pass for the Warriors, nets 9 yards, bring up a second down and 1 for Chase Rickle and the Bulldogs. Motion over the right side, the handoff to the up man, number 15. Wow, number 15 refusing to go down. Number 15, Josh Case with the 30-yard touchdown run, not giving up on the play, breaking tackles, diving over the plane. And there are 2 Webster Warriors down on the field. As the training staff attends to these young athletes, let's take this opportunity to receive a brief message from one of our types.
It's Mike at Lifeway Homes. This is our 15th year here. You know, the favorite thing that we have to do here at Lifeway Homes is to help your family move into your new custom home in a quick and timely fashion. Be sure and check us out this year at the Tulsa State Fair. You're going to be blown away with the beautiful new Pinewood home that we have at the fair this year. You know, factory-built housing today is completely different than what you remember in the past. If you haven't seen a new manufactured or a modular home, you've got to come down to Lifeway and take a look.
WebsterVS is a service-disabled veteran-owned small business with a primary focus on government contracting.
We have the most diversely cross-trained technical professionals on the planet.
With a focus on cutting-edge technology, we offer a full suite of low-voltage services. You give us the ball, we're not going to drop it.
Providing design and engineering services for telecommunications, life safety, and physical security.
Like myself, we employ 33% military veterans.
And me, a Purple Heart recipient from Afghanistan.
Banning CS, putting IT all together.
And welcome back as the Webster Warriors continue to look at number 5, Dominic Wallace, the touchdown scorer, playing both ways, playing safety for the Warriors on this play. Took a pretty gnarly knock as number 15, Case, worked his way into the end zone for the Bulldogs. As we wait, I'd like to say thank you to Lifeway Homes, who have been providing the highest quality homes at affordable prices. They are family owned and operated, and Mike and Brenda Harrison have been providing great services to the Tulsa area for over 15 years. Did you know that you can create your own custom home inside and out? Modular and prefab homes give you an opportunity to do just that. Design and implement all the systems that you like, color scheme, wood grains, all the way down to the paint on the trim. Mike and Brenda have been helping good people find a great home in Tulsa for over 15 years, so find them at lifewayhomes.net or call 918-621-4663. Again, that's Lifeway Homes. While we were away, number 5, Wallace was able to get up and be brought to the sideline by the coaching and training staff. Just under the booth here, number 5, Wallace receiving treatment. Looks to be a lower leg injury, and for somebody with athleticism and speed like Wallace, that is worst case scenario as he looks to deal with a fairly significant injury. Keegan Porter and the Bulldogs unable to get the kick away. A blocked extra point for the Warriors will hold the score at 48-8. Bulldogs over the Warriors. 1 minute, 41 seconds on the clock in the second quarter. Stay tuned for a brief message from one of our title sponsors.
What are you doing?
I'm padding up, Trish. This year, I'm gonna make Video Rev's starting lineup.
You know that Video Rev's first string is made up of sales associates, seasoned installers, and service techs who have been all pro when it comes to home entertainment for over 30 years.
Plus, football season's the best time to get the greatest prices on Sony's latest 4K high dynamic range smart TVs.
I think I want to be an entertainment champion at Video Revolution too.
Don't forget to pad up. Video Revolution, located on the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis.
And welcome back. The referees have given us the go-ahead. The clock is spinning as number 10, Ethan Martin, comes in to kick off for the Bulldogs. Number 2, Barnes. And number 6, Ryan McClary, receive, and the ball squirted loose. A scramble on the field. And it looks like the Warriors have fallen on the ball. A massive fumble recovery there as they hope to create magic once again on this drive. And while we await the action, I'd like to give a special thanks to our friends at Video Revolution, who have been helping you with cutting-edge electronics since 1982. Specializing in home theater installations, repairs, and media conversions, they now create communication solutions for Oklahoma businesses too. Video Revolution carries a long list of premium brand electronics, so join the revolution at 7030 South Lewis Avenue or visit videorevolution.com. You can also call 918-495-0586. Barnes and the Warriors come out with a running play up the middle, a solid gain of 6 yards on the play. The clock turning under 10 seconds before the half. That looks to be the final play of the half as both teams seem fine with a whistle. And that will do it for the first half from Marshall Milton Stadium. A 48-8 difference between the two. The Lincoln Christian Bulldogs have come in and made a statement in the first half as they have marched up and down the field to take a commanding lead over the Bulldogs. We await the second half after a few messages from our sponsor.
Is this better or worse?
Well, I'll tell you what's better, Bridget, and that is our $99 deal. You can come in and get one pair of glasses plus the eye exam starting at just $99.
That's right, Dad. And we take walk-ins, plus we're open 7 days a week. We have thousands of frames to choose from and a 1-hour optical lab.
And that's at both locations, 3016 South Harvard or 6999 South Memorial. Or give us a call at 749-2020 or 461-2020. Hey, tell them Dr. Z sent you.
No, tell them Josie and Dr. Bridget sent you.
It's Mike at Lifeway Homes. This is our 15th year here. You know, the favorite thing that we have to do here at Lifeway Homes is to help your family move into your new custom home in a quick and timely fashion. Be sure and check us out this year at the Tulsa State Fair. You're going to be blown away with the beautiful new Pinewood home that we have at the fair this year. You know, factory-built housing today is completely different than what you remember in the past. If you haven't seen a new manufactured or a modular home, you've got to come down to Lifeway and take a look.
You are the wonder in my wonderful.
You put the happy in my happiness.
The girl of my dreams is the peaches to my cream. The sugar in my cup. I'll gladly let you fill it up.
CS is a service-disabled veteran-owned small business with a primary focus on government contracting.
We have the most diversely cross-trained technical professionals on the planet.
With a focus on cutting-edge technology, we offer a full suite of low-voltage services. You give us the ball, we're not going to drop it.
Providing design and engineering services for telecommunications, life safety, and physical security.
Like myself, we employ 33% military veterans.
And me, a Purple Heart recipient from Afghanistan.
Fanning CS, putting IT all together.
What are you doing?
I'm padding up, Trish. This year, I'm gonna make Video Rev's starting lineup.
You know that Video Rev's first string is made up of sales associates, seasoned installers, and service techs who have been all pro when it comes to home entertainment for over 30 years.
Plus, football season's the best time to get the greatest prices on Sony's latest 4K high dynamic range smart TVs.
I think I want to be an entertainment champion at Video Revolution too.
Don't forget to pad up. Video Revolution, located on the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis.
Likes to dance, loves music and DJing, traveling and going on mission trips and building things. Diego was on the first place team at Green Country Soccer Tournament, the 2017 Soccer Tournament champions, 2018 Metro Tulsa Soccer Club United first place. Diego plays for WSA Club and the football team here at Webster High School. Diego's favorite subject is that he loves dance. Diego's post-high school plans are to hopefully get a D1 soccer scholarship and to play at the collegiate level, as well as becoming an automotive engineer and an auto body technician. Ladies and gentlemen, bring Diego Bravo and Princess Jada Payne. Representing the sophomore class will grade Justin Fleet and Princess Chloe Smith. Chloe is the daughter of Lisa Anderson and Charles Smith, and the granddaughter of Bill and Janet Smith, and Jenny Williams and Bob Dunnigan. Chloe enjoys playing the guitar, art, and skateboarding. Chloe placed in the top 14 at the 2019 FFA Convention. Chloe is a member of the Future Farmers of America here at Webster. Chloe's favorite subjects are geometry and agriculture. Chloe's post-high school plans are to become a chiropractor. Justin is the son of Rhonda Brink. Justin enjoys playing games, reading, and running. Justin is a member of the track and field and basketball team here at Webster. Justin's favorite subject is art. Justin's post-high school plans are to join the United States Air Force and study for law school. Ladies and gentlemen, bring Justin Fleet and Princess Chloe Smith. Representing the junior class are brave Jeremiah Barnes and Princess Karen Gonzalez. Karen is the daughter of Aurelia Pena and the granddaughter of Alejandro Pena and Maria Pena. Karen enjoys playing soccer on her free time. Karen is honored to be a part of the Homecoming Royal Court. Karen is a member of the girls' soccer team and the manager for the boys' soccer team. Karen's favorite subjects are English and writing. Karen's post-high school plans are to attend college and become a nurse. Jeremiah is the son of Netta Rushing Marshall, Darnell Marshall, and Latasha Rushing, and the grandson of Kim DeBose. Jeremiah enjoys football, basketball, soccer, going to church, and video games. Jeremiah was honored to attend the OSSAA state basketball tournament his freshman year, and scoring the first touchdown against East Central, and throwing the first touchdown against Beggs. Jeremiah is a member of the basketball, football, and soccer teams, a member of the Carbondale Assembly of God Youth Leadership, and on the Team 24K AAU basketball team. Jeremiah's favorite subjects are biology and math. Jeremiah's post-high school plans are to attend the University of North Carolina and major in sports medicine. Ladies and gentlemen, brave Jeremiah Barnes and Princess Karen Gonzalez. Representing the senior class are brave Sir Patrick Davis and Princess Cheyenne Hill. Cheyenne enjoys dancing, cooking, and being around animals. Cheyenne has been a member of the softball team for 1 year, volleyball team for 3 years, Winter Spirit Band for 4 years, and the Future Farmers of America for 4 years. Cheyenne's favorite subjects are math and agriculture. Cheyenne's post-high school plans are to attend Louisiana State University and major in veterinary science or criminology. Sir Patrick is the son of Felice Jones and Terrence Davis, and the grandson of Leroy Hammond and Patrick Davis, and Melton Jefferson and Linda Cropper. Sir Patrick enjoys playing video games, attending Carbondale Assembly of God Youth Group, and hanging out with his baby sister Cherish and his mom and dad. Sir Patrick is a UCA All-American cheerleader and on the honor roll and has perfect attendance. Sir Patrick is a member of the National Honor Society, JROTC, Student Council, Warrior Spirit Band, Webster Beyond Mentor, cheerleading, soccer team, and cross-country team. Sir Patrick's favorite subjects are band, broadcasting, and U.S. history. Sir Patrick's post-high school plans are to attend college next fall. Ladies and gentlemen, embrace Sir Patrick Davis and Princess Triangle. And now here I present Her Royal Majesty, Miss Daniel Webster the 82nd, Miss Nyla Lavelle, and Warrior Chief the 75th, Dominic Wallace. Nyla Lavelle, Miss Daniel Webster the 82nd, is the daughter of Alicia Craven and granddaughter of Aline Craven and Clyde Godot. Nyla enjoys painting, volleyball, a good movie, and spending money when she shouldn't. Nyla was treasurer for the Keystone Club at the Salvation Army Boys and Girls Club. Nyla is a member of DECA, volleyball, boys basketball manager, and the soccer team where she has been a letterman. Nyla's favorite subjects are history because of the meaning behind it all. She is starting to enjoy math thanks to Mr. Samra and enjoy science. Nyla's post-high school plans are to attend a 4-year college on a scholarship for volleyball, but if not, she will attend Tulsa Community College for 2 years and then transfer to Oklahoma State University. Dominic Wallace, Warrior Chief the 75th, is the son of Alicia Worcester, stepdad Eloy Gonzalez. His grandparents are Albina Ayala and Uncle Carmelo Ayala. Dominic enjoys playing sports, video games, and spending time with his family. Dominic has qualified for the state track and field meet. Dominic is a member of the football, basketball, baseball, soccer, and track and field teams at Webster. Dominic's favorite subjects are math and science. Dominic's post-high school plans are to attend Oklahoma State University and major in journalism and play football. They are accompanied by the Warrior Spirit, the ground bearer, and the honor attendant. Kevin Griffith, Warrior Spirit, is the son of Jeff and Brandon Griffith, and Sister Bailey. His grandparents are the late Gene Griffith, Charlize Griffith, Barbara Sinclair, Gary Sinclair, and the late Mark Griffith. Kevin enjoys playing the trumpet with the band, hanging out with friends, playing games, building Legos, helping his dad work on old cars. Kevin has 3 band solo medals, lettered in baseball, made Metro Honor Band twice, part of the superior rating in the OSSA district contest. Kevin is a member of the wrestling and baseball teams, in the band, and in the National Honor Society. Kevin's favorite subject is high school band. Kevin's post-high school plans are to attend Oklahoma State University and major in either veterinary or pipe welding. Jonah Walker Bowman, the ground bearer, is the 5-year-old son of Scott and Megan Bowman. Jonah enjoys playing football with his brothers, Noah and Kendrick, swimming and fishing. Jonah has attended the Oklahoma Wesleyan basketball camp and has a Bulldog sticker in PE. Jonah plays basketball, football, and soccer. Jonah's favorite subject is free choice time. Jonah's post-high school plans are to play basketball, be a cop, and drive a motorcycle. Jocelyn Brown, the honor attendant, is the daughter of Joe Brown and Rebecca Hudson. Jocelyn enjoys dancing. Jocelyn is in running, cross-country, cheerleading, track, and dance. Jocelyn's post-high school plans are to attend college to be a doctor, softball player, dancer, or whatever else she thinks of. And now let's give Miss Daniel Webster the 82nd, Warrior Chief the 75th, and the Royal Court a big round of applause. And now join Miss Daniel Webster the 82nd, Warrior Chief the 75th, and the Royal Court in the singing of the Webster High School alma mater. And now let's cheer on the Warriors with the victory march.
And the hairdo go with it. I'm like, good job. Going back his time? That's scary, dude.
Wherever we're going to run off in the second half, so we'll not stop.
Yes.
I hope the kicker for Lincoln Christian put us the socks on. Kick off next morning.
Double drop. 4
And Warrior fans, let's get here to our Royal Court.
She got pants on under that dress. she wearing she ain't sleepy.
There you go. All right. That was the Daniel Webster High School Season 1. This being their homecoming event here tonight.
Great to see the young people dressed up. Great to see they brought jackets with them in their formal wear. As the temperature here in the stadium has dropped considerably after the sun went down, a brisk evening for sure. You can see the puffy jackets and hoods over ears and heads on all the stadiums. Blankets spread across laps. It is October in Oklahoma finally. And in October in Oklahoma, there are a lot of things going on, but high school football being the sport focused in the state right now. The Webster High School Warriors came in 0-5 in conference play. And speaking to an assistant here in the athletic department for the Webster Warriors, they are shorthanded this week as they had injured players last week. And number 5, Dominic Wallace, the only touchdown scorer for the Warriors, looks to be out for the second half as he was part of the student court for the Daniel Webster Warriors on crutches, unable to put weight down on his right foot, which is something none of us want to see as he has aspirations to play at the next level, and his great relationship with number 2, Jeremiah Barnes, showing fruition on the field. A brilliant halfback pass, flea flicker into an 85-yard touchdown for number 5, Wallace from Barnes. The only highlight play for the Warriors in the second half. The Lincoln Christian Bulldogs, on the other hand, have a long list of highlight plays as they chewed up yards 30 at a time in the first half. The scoring got underway by number 22, Newell early. I believe it was the second play from scrimmage, a 30-yard touchdown run for number 22, Newell. Followed that up by a turnover by the Warriors, capitalized an interception by the Warriors, led to a touchdown run by number 9, Connor Johnson, for the Bulldogs, a 45-yard touchdown return. And Lincoln did not stop there as number 15, Cast, put his name on the record sheet with a 29-yard TD reception. Broken tackles on the play. Cast refused to go down. Number 17, Porter, also with an 11-yard TD reception in the first half. Number 30, Bartley, with a 9-yard TD reception. A 1-yard TD reception for number 30, Bartley, again, followed by a very tough 32-yard touchdown run by number 15, Llewell, who is hard to bring down, a short, compact structure, and he has been a load all night. As you can tell, number 8 for the Bulldogs, Chase Rickle, has been on point with only 2 incomplete passes in the first half, both of them being recorded as drops by the receivers, both hands on the ball. Rickle has stood in the pocket. I believe he has a pristine uniform to this point. Adversely, Jeremiah Barnes for the Warriors has been in scramble mode nearly throughout in the first half. That is the story to this point, a 48-8 lead for the 5-0 conference leading Lincoln Christian Bulldogs over the Daniel Webster High School Warriors. We await the second half, and as we do, we'd like to say thank you so much to our sponsors. So stay tuned for a brief message from our title sponsors. I apologize as we are waiting. We will hold off on our sponsor commercials. We hope wherever you are watching tonight that you are warm and well kept in your home, on your mobile device, TV, computer, or wherever you choose to join Game Day Films. We are grateful for your viewership, and I know our sponsors are as well. Those of us that live here in Tulsa know our title sponsors by name, and I'm sure have frequented their businesses, and we are so grateful for them joining us in cooperation and Tulsa Public Schools as we look to bring you live football action every week from the Tulsa Public Schools Game of the Week. And as we await the second half here, I'd like to say thank you and provide an opportunity for our sponsors to say thank you as well. Stay tuned.
What are you doing?
I'm padding up, Trish. This year, I'm going to make Video Rev's starting lineup.
You know that Video Rev's first string is made up of sales associates, seasoned installers, and service techs who have been all pro when it comes to home entertainment for over 30 years.
Plus, football season's the best time to get the greatest prices on Sony's latest 4K high dynamic range smart TVs.
I think I want to be an entertainment champion at Video Revolution too.
And don't forget to pad up. Video Revolution, located on the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis.
And we're back here in the stadium. The team's warming up, fresh out of the locker rooms. You can tell some players who did not have sleeves now sleeved and gloved. A lot of people with hands under jerseys and in hand warmers. The temperature continues to drop. The referees even showing a slight variance as we see some hands in pockets on the field. It has been anything but cold for the Lincoln Christian Bulldogs as they have come out and established a dominant front five, and the Warriors have been in anticipation of some sort of defensive stand that has yet to come. Head coach Ryan Boatwright cannot be happy about the defensive effort from his Warriors. I am not sure what head coach Jerry Rickey for the Lincoln Christian Bulldogs could be upset about. I think there was a scoring opportunity for number 9 Johnson, and a dropped pass could be the only thing that he could mention at halftime. I believe everything else was probably weekend plans and making sure everyone's uniforms were fitting properly. The gold and white uniforms for the Lincoln Christian Bulldogs with no stains anywhere to be seen. It has been that type of dominant performance here tonight as the Bulldogs huddle in one end and the Warriors in the other. A reminder that this second half will be a running clock throughout, so stay tuned as we will have commercial breaks running over the live action as well as reads during the live action. It will be fast and furious, and high school football should be nothing but, right? We should have great effort, high intensity, high energy football here in the second half, as it looks like the Lincoln Christian Bulldogs will bring out a secondary squad for the second half. Most of the first stringers look to be done for the night. As we await the kickoff here, we will see you in just a few moments live here at Marshall Milton Stadium. The Bulldogs lead the Warriors 48-8.
It's Mike at Lifeway Homes. This is our 15th year here. You know, the favorite thing that we have to do here at Lifeway Homes is to help your family move into your new custom home in a quick and timely fashion. Be sure and check us out this year at the Tulsa State Fair. You're going to be blown away with the beautiful new Pinewood home that we have at the fair this year. You know, factory-built housing today is completely different than what you remember in the past. If you haven't seen a new manufactured or a modular home, you've got to come down to Lifeway and take a look.
And welcome back. The referees say we can play football once again. 12 minutes on the clock in the third quarter, and we are waiting for the kick from Porter and the Bulldogs. And on the kickoff, looks to be an offsides on the Lincoln Christian Bulldogs. And I apologize, the kicker is number 10, Ethan Martin. The offsides on the play will back them up 5 yards, and we will reset the ball and kick. Number 11, Marchwan Taylor and Jeremiah Barnes await the kick. For the Warriors, Barnes dancing, hopefully to keep himself warm and ready. And the kick by number 10, Martin, fielded by Barnes at the 16-yard line. Barnes looking to make something happen, brought down at the 25-yard line. That will bring up a 1st and 10 for the Warriors. While we have a break in the action, a quick recap of the second half. If you're just joining us, it has been a master class by the Lincoln Christian Bulldogs, as they have been up and down all ends of the field, all sides, providing a great offensive and defensive performance, as the Warriors on the other side of the ball have struggled to move the Bulldogs at all. On this first down attempt, Barnes again in the shotgun, 5 wide receivers on the play. And before we can get it away, a flag on the play. And that will be a illegal shift by the Warriors. That will back them up 5 yards. You can hear through my microphone that the Webster Warrior faithful are not done yet, as they spur their Warriors on, and a first down play looks to gain a yard for the Warriors. While we have a break in the action, I'd like to remind you that tonight's game is brought to you by our friends at Route 66 Dental Implants and Periodontics. Located at 4545 South Harvard Avenue, Route 66 Dental is equipped with the latest technology in 3D imaging, laser surgery, and virtual implants. Schedule your appointment today with Dr. David Wong, an Oklahoma native and board-certified periodontologist who is just as much fun as he is professional. Call 918-749-1850 or visit Route66Implants.com. And on second down, a high snap fielded by number 8, the freshman number 8, Damari Davis, again trying to make something out of nothing. A loss on the play, more snap issues for, I apologize, that is number 6, Ryan McClary, the sophomore, number 6 in the backfield, as Barnes looks to be working through an injury to one of his lower extremities. Two massive losses here for the Webster Warriors. And a shift here looks to go to a wildcat formation. And number 10, Daniel Davis, takes the snap for the Warriors as they are scrambling to find the right personnel. Injuries to their top wide receiver, Dominic Wallace, and number 1 QB, Jeremiah Barnes, leaves the Warriors in a terrible spot, and it looks like Barnes is going to be unable to go. They have told him not to go back in, and this could be something major in the making. And number 10 with the low line drive punt, Davis drives it all the way down to the 36-yard line of the Bulldogs, where they will take over first down and 10. While we have a break in the action, I'd like to take this opportunity to get you a brief message from one of our title sponsors.
Are the wonder in my wonderful.
You put the happy in my happiness.
The girl of my dreams is the peaches to my cream. The sugar in my cup, I'll gladly let you fill it up.
A quarterback change for the Bulldogs. Chase Hudson in, a junior second-string quarterback for the Bulldogs, gets a chance to throw the ball around here as the Warriors on defense look to make a stop and get the ball back in good field position. And a great run up the middle, looked like called his own number. I apologize. The run by number 28, Logan Ferris. Number 28, Logan Ferris. Number 14, Chase Hudson in at quarterback for the Bulldogs. If you are in the stadium, you can definitely see. If you are at home, hopefully you can see the right tackle, big number 70 for the Lincoln Christian Warriors, has kept the right side of the quarterbacks absolutely spotless. Not a single sprout of pressure to mention by the Warriors. The front five, the front 10, I should say, for the Bulldogs have dominated this game. Hudson again in the pistol formation with the faked handoff, and Hudson on the roll, a high throw, unable to bring it in is number 31, Eli Shearer. A high throw over the wrong shoulder for Hudson. Great play design, just unable to get it all together. While there's a break in the action, I'd like to remind you that this evening's game is brought to you by Dr. Robert Zellner and Associates. With over 120 years of combined doctoral experience, Dr. Zellner and Associates are proud to offer you the $99 deal that covers an eye exam and a stylish pair of eyeglasses. Take a break here on second down. A long pass play to number 19, Grant Case. There is a family of Case on this team, all of them showing great hands and athleticism tonight. Back to Dr. Robert Zellner, the $99 deal covering an eye exam and a stylish pair of eyeglasses. They've been studying the eye care standard in Tulsa for over 25 years, so visit the doctors at either of their two locations and book the right exam for you by going to drrobertzellner.com or call the Harvard location at 918-749-2020 or Memorial at 918-461-2020. And the first down play goes over the right side to number 2, Luke Talley. Flags on the play, and we await the referee's decision in the usual location for holding, and it is a holding on the Bulldogs accepted by the Warriors. That'll move them back 10 yards instead of a first down and 20 for the Bulldogs. My apologies, a first down and 15 for the Bulldogs. And I apologize for coughing near the microphone as well. As the temperature continues to drop, so do my vocal cords. Number 14, Hudson, all alone in the backfield. Hudson receives the snap in shotgun. And the throw to a wide open number 5, Jordan Marsh. Marsh with the, looks to be a 10-yard pickup, bringing up a second down and 5. And while we have a break in the action, we'd like to say thank you to Banning Contracting Services for sponsoring tonight's game. They are a service-disabled, veteran-owned small business with a staff that includes 33% military veterans. They are based in Tulsa and offer the highest quality.
Is this better or worse?
Well, I'll tell you what's better, Bridget, and that is our $99 deal. You can come in.
While I was reading a touchdown run for the Lincoln Christian Bulldogs, number 28, on the 6-yard run. Banning Contracting Services are based in Tulsa. They provide the highest quality and best cost IT telecommunications solutions, and they provide services to government contracts all over the world. They're an industry leader in technology, design, and installation, putting IT all together. That's Banning Contracting Services. Call 918-394-4450 or visit banningcs.com. After the touchdown and extra point, the Lincoln Christian Bulldogs now lead 55-8 late in the third quarter here in Marshall Milton Stadium. Stay tuned for a brief message. I apologize. We're going to stay right here with the live action. The touchdown by number 28, Logan Ferris, on the 6-yard touchdown run. A beautiful play design and easy execution. The Bulldogs have had little to no interference on their way to the end zone, and a good sign for the Warriors. Barnes, in on the kickoff return, takes a massive hit and manages to get to his feet. A good return all the way out to the 34-yard line of the Warriors, moving left to right here in the third quarter. First down play here for the Warriors. The running clock here in the second half shows 1 minute and 35 seconds as the Warriors break the huddle at the 34-yard line, their own 34-yard line. And the pass is intercepted by number 41, Matthew Mott, who breaks a tackle at the 7-yard line and scores. And Mott with the touchdown, number 41 on the return, Matthew Mott. That's going to be a 35-yard touchdown return for Mott. While we have a break in the action, let's go ahead and receive a message from one of our title sponsors.
CS is a service-disabled, veteran-owned small business with a primary focus on government contracting.
We have the most diversely cross-trained technical professionals on the planet.
With a focus on cutting-edge technology, we offer a full suite of low-voltage services. You give us the ball, we're not going to drop it.
Providing design and engineering services for telecommunications, life safety, and physical security.
Like myself, we employ 33% military veterans.
And me, a Purple Heart recipient from Afghanistan.
Banning CS, putting IT all together.
And welcome back to Marshall Milton Stadium. Another interception after heavy pressure up the middle got to Barnes. The Warriors turn the ball over once again. And the running clock here brings us to the end of the third quarter, and we will start the fourth quarter fresh. While we have an opportunity, I'd like to say thank you to our friends at Video Revolution, who have been helping you with cutting-edge electronics since 1982. Specializing in home theater installations, repairs, and media conversions, and they are now creating communication solutions for Oklahoma businesses too. Video Revolution carries a long list of premium brand electronics, so join the revolution at 7030 South Lewis Avenue. Or you can visit videorevolution.com. You can also call 918-495-0586. And to start the fourth quarter, the Bulldogs kick off to the Warriors. And Barnes showing his resilience. Jeremiah Barnes, refusing to go down, ran every play from scrimmage, -1 drive at quarterback, has played quarterback or safety throughout, and returned every kickoff. This young man's heart cannot be questioned here tonight. It is a shame that his top receiver, number 5, Dominic Wallace, went down with an injury before the half. The Warriors now face an uphill battle in the fourth quarter with a running clock down 62-8. On first down, the Warriors with a run over the right side. And while we have a break in the action, I'd like to remind you that Mike and Brenda Harrison have been serving the Tulsa area for over 15 years. They provide the highest quality homes at affordable prices. You will be blown away by what you can do by designing your custom home inside and out with a prefab or modular home design. So call Mike or Brenda at 918-621-4663 or visit lifewayhomes.net. That's Lifeway Homes. A second down and 6 here for the Warriors. And Barnes, again showing his resilience, calls his own number. A loss of 4 on the play, a flag on the field. This third down play, the spot of the ball. They apologize after the penalty, still second down. Barnes again with snap issues. That will be a turnover again by the Warriors, recovered by the Bulldogs. That has got to be the 4th or 5th fumbled snap for the Warriors tonight, and you can see and feel the frustration for Jeremiah Barnes as he has taken an absolute beating tonight. Didn't even have the energy or awareness to attempt to recover the ball. Your heart goes out to him. He has definitely taken the brunt of the beating for the Warriors tonight. The Bulldogs come out in a 2-receiver set. And a great stand there by the Warriors. That stop was massive on first down. As we await the second down play, I'd like to say thank you to Emerson Orthodontics. Dr. Emerson is a really great guy who loves to see Tulsans smile. He was voted the #1 orthodontist in the Tulsa area, and he offers safe and gentle treatment options to give you the customized individual care that you deserve. Using Invisible treatment with Invisalign for teens and adults alike, visit either location in Broken Arrow or Midtown. You can also call 918-459-0092 or visit emersonbraces.com. The second down play here for the Bulldogs goes nowhere. as they face a 3rd and goal from the 12-yard line. A massive defensive stop here, possibly for the Warriors to save face and keep them out of the end zone. The Warrior faithful doing their part just below the booth here. Great smiling faces by the student section and student participants, all donned in their blue and white homecoming attire. A 3rd down play gains 5 yards, and that brings up a 4th down for the Bulldogs, and number 14, Chase Hudson, stays out on the field as the Bulldogs coaching staff decides up 62-8 to go for this, obviously allowing their second string to get some work in. Adding to the pile, number 28, Logan Ferris with another touchdown run. That's number 28, Logan Ferris on the touchdown run, extra point pending. While we have a break in the action, I'd like to remind you that this game is brought to you by Lifeway Homes. Lifeway Homes has been providing the highest quality homes at affordable prices in the Tulsa area for over 15 years. Mike and Brenda Harrison have a great setup for you, and you can design your own home today. Custom inside and out with modular prefab homes, Mike and Brenda Harrison will be glad to help you find a great home. You can visit them at lifewayhomes.net or call 918-621-4663. The extra point was good for the Bulldogs. That brings us to 69-8. While we have a break in the action, stay tuned for a quick message.
Is this better or worse?
Well, I'll tell you what's better, Bridget, and that is our $99 deal. You can come in and get 1 pair of glasses plus the eye exam starting at just $99.
That's right, Dad. And we take walk-ins, plus we're open 7 days a week. We have thousands of frames to choose from and a 1-hour optical lab.
And that's at both locations, 3016 South Harvard or 6999 South Memorial. Or give us a call at 749-2020 or 461-2020. Hey, tell them Dr. Z sent you.
No, tell them Josie and Dr. Bridget sent you.
Back to Marshall Milton Stadium in Southwest Tulsa. The score, the Lincoln Christian Bulldogs 69. The Webster Warriors, the Daniel Webster Warriors 8. The ball fielded by number 2, Barnes for the Warriors. A few shifty moves and down at what looks to be the 19-yard line of the Warriors. While we have a break in the action, I'd like to remind you that tonight's game is brought to you by our friends at Route 66 Dental Implants and Periodontics. Located at 4545 South Harvard Avenue, Route 66 Dental is equipped with the latest technology in 3D imaging, laser surgery, and virtual implants. Schedule your appointment today with Dr. David Wong, who is an Oklahoma native and board-certified periodontologist. He has just as much fun as he is professional. So call 918-749-1850 or visit Route66Implants.com. The first down pass intended for number 10, Daniel Davis, just over his head. Number 2, Jeremiah Barnes, has stayed in the game, fighting off a minor lower right ankle injury. Great heart shown by this young man tonight. A second down play here for the Warriors. A 3-receiver set. Barnes is joined in the backfield by number 6, Ryan McCleary. And a deep pass just out of the hands for number 21, who had broken free. Christopher Strafford, the freshman, was breaking free. The ball was just out of his hand. While we have a break in the action, stay tuned for a message from our
CS is a service-disabled veteran-owned small business with a primary focus on government contracting.
We have the most diversely cross-trained technical professionals on the planet.
With a focus on cutting-edge technology, we offer a full suite of low-voltage services. You give us the ball, we're not going to drop it. Providing design and engineering services for telecommunications, life safety, and physical security.
Like myself, we employ 33% military veterans.
And me, a Purple Heart recipient from Afghanistan.
Fanning CS, putting IT all together.
And welcome back. On a third down, Barnes called his own number, unable to make anything happen. That brings up a 4th down and 12 for the Warriors, who have no choice but to attempt to make some magic. It can happen. It has already happened. An 85-yard touchdown run earlier, or pass and run to number 5, Dominic Wallace. The Warriors hope to have similar success here on this 4th down. As the clock continues to run, just over 1 minute on the clock, another deep pass off the chest protector for number 21, Christopher Strafford, who had broke free. Once again, the ball through both his hands off the chest protector. Barnes cannot be blamed for that one. The freshman unable to bring it in, and that will be a turnover on downs. While we have a break in the action, stay tuned for a message from us.
It's Mike at Lifeway Homes. This is our 15th year here. You know, the favorite thing that we have to do here at Lifeway Homes is to help your family move into your new custom home in a quick and timely fashion. Be sure and check us out this year at the Tulsa State Fair. You're going to be blown away with the beautiful new Pinewood home that we have at the fair this year. You know, factory-built housing today is completely different than what you remember in the past. If you haven't seen a new manufactured or a modular home, you've got to come down to Lifeway and take a look.
You are the wonder in my wonderful.
You put the happy in my happiness.
The girl of my dreams is the peaches to my cream. The sugar in my cup, I'll gladly let you fill it up.
CS is a service-disabled veteran-owned small business with a primary focus on government contracting.
We have the most diversely cross-trained technical professionals on the planet.
With a focus on cutting-edge technology, we offer a full suite of low-voltage services. You give us the ball, we're not going to drop it. Providing design and engineering services for telecommunications, life safety, and physical security.
Like myself, we employ 33% military veterans.
And me, a Purple Heart recipient from Afghanistan.
Fanning CS, putting IT all together.
What are you doing?
I'm padding up, Trish. This year, I'm gonna make Video Rev's starting lineup.
You know that Video Rev's first string is made up of sales associates, seasoned installers, and service techs who have been all pro when it comes to home entertainment for over 30 years.
Plus, football season's the best time to get the greatest prices on Sony's latest 4K high dynamic range smart TVs.
I think I want to be an entertainment champion at Video Revolution too.
Don't forget to pad up. Video Revolution, located on the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis.
Is this better or worse?
Well, I'll tell you what's better, Bridget, and that is our $99 deal. You can come in and get one pair of glasses plus the eye exam starting at just $99.
That's right, Dad. And we take walk-ins, plus we're open 7 days a week. We have thousands of frames to choose from and a 1-hour optical lab.
And that's at both locations, 3016 South Harvard or 6999 South Memorial. Or give us a call at 749-2020 or 461-2020. Hey, tell them Dr. Z sent you.
No, tell him Josie and Dr. Bridget sent you.
In the background, you can hear the Daniel Webster fight song as they showed great heart, grit, and spirit tonight in a deafening loss to the 5-0 Lincoln Christian Bulldogs, who lead the conference. They came in and absolutely dominated. A 4-touchdown pass first half for Chase Rickle, a senior, I apologize, for the Bulldogs, had no trouble moving the ball down the field. They gained yards, 30 yards at a time, moved down, and the game was out of reach at the midpoint in the first quarter, hence the running clock throughout the second half. We thank you so much for joining us here at Marshall Milton Stadium for Game Day Films and Vite Media. I'm Nicholas Hines, for my camera operators Thomas and Aiden, and the producer Daryl joining me here in the booth. We thank you so much for joining us. A huge win for the Lincoln Christian Bulldogs, who come into Marshall Milton Stadium and beat the home team Daniel Webster High School Warriors to the tune of 68-8, your final. Thank you so much for joining us. We will see you next week.